Ей! Всем привет, меня зовут Астарта, добро пожаловать на канал. И сегодня что-то новенькое, да? Игра престолов совсем скоро выходит, и я решила приурочить вот к такому замечательному событию, которое 14 апреля уже будет, да? Последний сезон, все дела. Решила приурочить вот так вот и пройти Игру престолов от Telltale. Да, я в нее не играла, хотя все вижу и люблю серию ходячих мертвецов. И да, совсем недавно, вот как раз, кстати, тоже закончилась. Но сейчас поиграем в Игру престолов, вспомним былые дневники. Если честно, я не помню какой-то момент, между какими сезонами действие игры именно происходит от Telltale. Ну, я думаю, мы вспомним. Будет приятно вспомнить. Ага. Ну, настройки я уже посмотрела, думаю, начнем сразу игру. Да, прежде чем мы начнем, я хотела вам еще кое-что сказать. Ой, надо будет потом вот эту девочку закосплеить, волосы также собрать как-нибудь. Пока что я вот в меха облачилась и как-то так. Это такой закос на северянку, да. А прежде чем мы начнем, хотела сказать, что я предвижу, что здесь будет минимум монтажа, поэтому может быть следующий эпизод, ну вот этот эпизод мы пройдем на летсплее, как бы, да, а следующий, может быть, будет стримом, и я вообще думала начать стримить, да. Вот так. О, Тирион. Северяне никогда этого не забудут. Итак, игра адаптируется под ваши действия. История будет развиваться так, как решите вы. Типичная фраза Telltale, которая ничего не значит. На протяжении тысячелетий Форестеры были верными знаменосцами Старков. Ныне на севере разразилась война, и вражеские дома хотят присвоить рощу железностволов, которые владеют Форестеры, себе. Железностволы — редкие деревья, которые произрастают в самых темных уголках волчьего леса. В эти смутные времена судьба дома Форестеров висит на волоске. Успела. Слушайте, прикольно. Вот эти старая рисовка Telltale еще, да. Гаррет Тата, оруженосец лорда Фореста. Так, стоять. Я что, субтитры не включила? Так, и немножко надо убавить громкость. Это пускай на пятерочке, это на... Так. Сейчас должно быть сам. Наша женщина освободила. О, какой-то второй сезон. Между вторым и третьим? Или третьим и четвертым? О. Молодец.
Make sure it's spotless this time. Lord Forrester won't be happy with blood and brains all over it. Go on, it's only blood. Now that is a proper sword.
Я не буду читать субтитры. Они достаточно крупные, думаю.
Never have a sword like that. I say that as a friend. And if we're being honest.
У меня будет такой меч, вот видишь.
I will. You'll see. Of course, your lordship. After you take your rightful place on the Iron Throne.
I had a hand in it, you know. A hand in what?
Вы всегда можете промолчать.
He was nowhere near the Kingslayer at the Whispering Wood. He was so drunk he barely made it out of his tent. Next, he'll tell us he caught Tyrion too.
So what really happened?
Someone caught him, I suppose. Ask any man here and they'll say it was
В
them.
общем, это то время, когда
Had a hand in it.
они поймали, в общем, Ланнистера, да,
Ten
это...
others took him down.
See? What did I tell you?
Brought him to his knees.
Lord Forrester.
But not before he dragged you halfway across the battlefield on your face.
You're questioning Norrin's honor.
I'm questioning Norrin's story, which grows more far-fetched every time he tells it.
Get your liege lord some wine. Go on. It's your job.
Ну, ладно. Ой, я про...
You're his squire, you idiot. Fetch him some wine.
Thank you, Garrett. I'll do it.
Ну, хороший мужик, да?
Norrin's family has faithfully served House Forrester for centuries. His honor is beyond reproach, and House Tully is forever in his debt. They've never seen a field ploughed so well as the day the Kingslayer dragged poor Norrin across the battlefield. Fetch your cup. Tonight we celebrate.
Ой, а что, я отказаться не могу?
To Robb Stark, the king in the north.
Король Севера! Король Севера!
Tomorrow we
Yeah.
march on Casterly Rock, and House Forrester has been given the greatest honor to lead the Young
Rock.
Wolf's army and ride as the vanguard.
The gods have favored us. Onward to Casterly Rock! Death to the Lannisters!
Север помнит. Север помнит.
North
Yeah.
remembers!
Да.
Garrett,
Надо было сказать, зима близко. Ну, у нас уже не близко
Yes,
зима.
my lord.
Так что...
I need you to keep an eye out for Roderick. As his father, I could not be more proud of the man he's become. On a night like this, men find false courage at the bottom of their cups. I'd rather he were here.
Yes, my lord.
There's also the question of what's to be done with you. It's been on my mind for a while now. Something
Со мной,
must
милорд?
be done.
With me, my lord.
You've served House Forrester well for several years now, but I can't expect you to squire forever. How shall I reward your loyalty? What can I offer you?
Я хочу прославить ваш
Certainly
дом.
well.
To bring honor to House Forrester, my lord.
You have more honor than those who were born
Лорд
to be.
Форестер это запомнит.
There were those who had their doubts when your uncle put forth your name as my squire. But you've erased those doubts entirely. It would be an honor to see
Пока
you
всё
riding
хорошо.
by Roderick's side in the
И
vanguard
это
tomorrow.
плохо,
Not as
потому
a
что
squire, but as the
ни в «Игре
equal of any
престолов»,
man who serves House
не у
Forrester.
Telltale.
It's well deserved,
Так не бывает.
Garrett. Your
Я вас не
hard
подведу.
work has paid off.
Thank you, my lord. I promise. I won't let you down.
That I don't doubt. But for now, keep this between us. We're celebrating tonight.
Ну вот, уже
I wouldn't want the
повышение.
other
Только начали
squires
играть,
to
уже
feel
повышение. Мне
discouraged.
нравится.
Yes, my lord.
Now go and find Roderick if you can.
I will, my lord. Thank you.
Так, ну это что, нам дадут походить уже, нет?
Bloody hell.
Седьмое пекло.
Squire, fetch us more wine.
Can you give me a hand? Come on. I'll get up to you.
Ладно, мы с тобой должен.
Fine, but you owe me.
Oh, you? I've been a squire longer than you have. I outrank you.
О, я старший монарша.
Fetch
Ладно,
more
все
wine,
отдыхают.
Scrub my armor, clean my boots. Just my luck to end up with Norrin while you serve the Lord. Let him fetch his own wine for once.
Просто выполняй
He's a
свою,
drunk, a
свою
liar,
работу.
and an arrogant prick.
It's your job to do the work and stop complaining.
You try squiring for Norrin and see how much you like it. See, that's where you're lucky. Low expectations. If I'd grown up covered in pig shit, shovel and slop, well, maybe I'd think saddling his horse was the greatest honor in the Seven Kingdoms. I suppose this beats pig farming. But
Мы с тобой
not
ничем
by
не
much.
отличаемся.
Don't get angry with me. We're no different, you and I.
Aye, but I'm not the son of a pig farmer. My father had dignity. All I'm saying is, at this rate we'll never be more than this, which is nothing. The lowest of the low. For all I know,
Но
we
мы-то
could be
знаем.
squires for life. Pulling wine around a fucking wedding.
Как когда-нибудь тебя
Don't waste the
повысят.
fucking time.
Give it time. You'll get there.
Not easy for you to say.
Не будем много говорить.
Maybe if my uncle were
Согреться
Castellan
еще.
at House Forrester, I'd feel different.
Who my uncle is, that's nothing to
А,
do
так
with it.
Форестер это вот этот наш чувак, за
How much
которым играет.
further?
О,
It's right over there.
это красная свадьба. Ну, все помнят, да, что
Take your
сейчас
time.
начнется?
You lot have drunk your share. Good thing Lord Walder's in a generous mood.
Жесть.
Fucking phrase.
Nice night for a wedding.
Нет.
It's not often he finds a willing husband for one of his daughters.
Don't expect me to carry it for you, Sir Garrett.
У меня плохое предчувствие, да, наверное, он скажет
wrong?
сейчас. Нет.
What's gotten into you? You're acting rather odd. You've
Нужно
had too
вернуться
much
сейчас же.
wine.
We need to get back. Now.
They're fine, they can wait.
No, you don't understand. We need to go.
And take the fucking flagon already.
Короче,
What's wrong
чувак
with
умрет
him?
по-любому этот.
Something the matter?
Bowen, we have to go.
You go if you're in such a rush.
Лорда Форестера.
We have to warn the others.
Good luck.
Ой-ой. Игра началась, господи, Telltale. Ну, ладно, мне, собственно говоря, пофиг на этого чувака. Божечки, не успела. Воу-воу. Стрейф пошел. Геймплей пошел. Да. Кто? Родрик. А, это мы его предупреждаем, тогда уже... Not bad. Чё жать? Этот. И... Это. И... На. Я это... Что-то не привыкла на геймпаде играть. Забыла уже все. Так, чё?
Ready, boys!
Готовься.
Whoa!
Сэрс.
Shoot that one!
Ой.
What?
Не видела. Окей. Валар Маргулис. Как-то не очень удобно сделано. Ладно, сейчас еще
Ready,
попробуем.
boys! Whoa! Shoot that one! What?
Вот как это делается. Окей.
Look out!
Паркур. О, господи. А что это? А, жму. И... Ну, не, я жму. О, господи, этот геймплей. Да. Найс. Все, берем коня и сваливаем отсюда. Нет? А, стрела в колено. О, это очень больно.
Good fucking riddance!
Блин, ну это все, это минус маги, наверное. Что с такой жестью начинается это все.
Garrett, did you find Roderick?
Я пытался
Speak up,
спасти его.
Garrett.
I tried to save him, but there was nothing I could do.
Where's my squire? You didn't leave him, did you? What happened to him?
Мне пришлось его бросить.
I had to leave him. I had no other choice.
О, ну все.
Find a weapon, quickly!
Что это было? Господи. Ну все.
Walter Free, you fucking traitor!
Fucking traitor.
Go, my lord, while there's still time.
Seven hells.
Нам нужно продолжить
We
путь.
have to keep moving, my lord.
I'd never make it. They'll hunt us down like dogs.
Сейчас скажет, забери мой меч. Брось меня, я уже не жилец.
Guard this with your life.
Точно.
Return it to Ironrath, where it belongs. There's no time to waste. I'll be damned if I let it fall into the hands of those
Жалко
traitors.
мужика, хорош.
You have to go,
Я вас не брошу.
I won't leave you, my lord.
and you will.
My lord,
By
I-
the gods, you will obey me. Tell your uncle. Tell him the North Grove must never be lost.
Окей.
Tell no one but him. Do you understand? You must swear. Tell only your uncle Duncan.
Северная Роща не
Future
должна
of
быть
the house
потеряна.
may depend on it.
Клянусь.
I swear that I will, my lord.
Hey, it's those foresters.
Вы дали ему слово.
Your honor, you must
У меня
do
такое
this for
ощущение,
your
что
house.
каждое действие,
No!
которое я совершаю, это ошибка.
Kill those fucking foresters.
Каждый мне это припомнит и потом просто плюнет эти слова.
With love, Walter Frey.
Там что-то там меч повис. Ладно. Так смешно бежит. Кайф. Представляете, скоро, совсем скоро мы услышим эту супер крутую заставку снова. Прикольно сделали так по-своему, вроде бы мультяшно все, но ну, прям вроде в 1:1. Интересно, каждый эпизод будет заставки начинаться так же, как серия? Игра престолов. Железные изо льда. Это девиз этих Форестеров, по-моему, да? Земли Форестеров, Королевский тракт. Сценарист Эндрю Грант, руководитель Мартин Монтгомери, арт-директор Джо Хэнк. Техническая часть Ким Дион, аниматор Джессика Брезо. О, все, мы идем. Хрюня. Это. Что это? О боже мой, посмотреть на кровь. Кровь.
Blood.
Кровь.
Fresh.
Свежая. Я не знаю, может быть, я все-таки буду читать некоторые субтитры. О, у нас есть наш меч, он слева. подожгли. Что это? Ой, он, наверное, идет к себе домой, а его дом подожгли, да? Вот это что? Нельзя? А ты... Так, а как-то же можно было... А как быстро ходить? О, нет. О, no.
That's Father's car.
Это телега отца. Ну, я же говорю, ГГ.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Меч Форестеров. И что с ним сделать нужно?
At least he'll have his bacon.
А, он крадется. Стул сухо, давай. И что ты хочешь сделать? Что он хочет сделать, я не понимаю.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you
Брысь
here.
сюда, пацан, тебе нечего здесь делать.
Father.
I
Отец,
said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the
Подойди к
fucking
отцу.
pigs.
знаю,
I recognize you.
я знаю тебя.
You're a
Ты
forester
оруженосец
squire.
Форестеров.
Former Stark bannermen have
Знаменосцы
no
Старка
claim on
больше не
land
имеет никаких
anymore.
владений.
Or haven't
Или
you
ты не
heard?
слышал?
The Starks are dead.
Старки мертвы.
Where'd you get
Откуда у
that
тебя этот
sword?
меч?
Not a chance that
Понятно,
sword
не
is
твой.
his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself. Probably a
Не
deserter.
твое дело.
None of your fucking business.
Fucking business.
We're gonna feed you to the fucking pigs.
Fucking pigs. Fucking foresters. О,
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up. Get off my land. This is Bolton land now, boy. Lord
Bolton,
Bolton is the new warden of the north. I reckon he'd like a proper lordly sword like that.
ой. Я прям...
No. I'll have that sword,
Я
boy.
заберу его, парень. Попробуй забери.
Come get it, you bastard.
Bastard. Ой, не, это очень глупо, опрометчиво. Господи, за кого приходится
Finish this
играть?
fucking pig farmer.
Fucking pig farmer. Fucking pigs. Fucking... Так, что возьмем? Топорик.
You really are a pig farmer.
Топорик. Хороший топорик. Да, неплохо. Уф. Теншн такой не могу. Ой, пожалуйста, ну только не надо, реально. Жму. Б. Вот это геймплей. Что ж у тебя в колени-то? Я крутой.
Please. I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you. I was only following orders.
Выбрали милосердие.
Thank you.
Ну,
Lord Whitehill will see you hang for this.
а вот этого-то нельзя убить?
I promise.
Badass. Такой встал, покрасовался. Вначале с мечом, потом такой... А, у меня же там отец умирает, да?
Garrett, you survived.
Да, я вышел.
Your sister,
Моя сестра. Что с ней?
she hid.
Она пряталась. Надо было убить их.
I tried to stop them.
I'll kill the men who
Убью
did
тех,
this.
кто это сделал. Да. Да. Ой, ой, как красиво. Железный холм, крепость дома Форестеров. Как красиво. Слушайте, это прям как арт какой-то вообще. Очень красиво.
It's Garrett! Get the Castellan! Tell him his nephew survived!
Survived. Ой, как драматично дошел и упал из последних сил.
I was too late.
Я опоздал.
They were already
Они
dead.
уже были мертвы.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Да-да-да, мейстера.
Two Whitehill soldiers?
Два солдата Уайтхилл.
And a Bolton.
Один Болтон.
They killed my family.
Убили мою
And for
семью.
what?
И ради чего?
My sister,
Моя сестра, ей
she was only 8
было
years
всего
old.
8.
This never would have happened
Старки
with
бы
the
никогда
Starks
такого
in
не
power.
допустили.
It's
Это
unimaginable.
немыслимо,
Unacceptable.
неприемлемо.
You have my
Я
condolences.
соболезную твоей утрате.
Thank you, Maester.
Благодарю вас, мейстер. Фига, он там иглой какой наручен.
Blade cut deep, but I
Порез
should be able to
глубокий, но
save
думаю,
your
мне
leg.
удастся спасти твою ногу. А, это не игла,
Your justice was
это
swift.
ножичек.
Some will call it vengeance. No doubt the Whitehills will claim it was murder. It was your family. I can't say I would have done any different than you.
У меня не было
But
выбора.
the Whitehills won't see it that way.
They attacked me. I had no choice but to defend myself.
Of course. And we can't let the Whitehills just walk all over us. These maggots ought to help prevent infection. Hold the wound open for me, would you?
О, Telltale, вы любите это делать, да, конечно, вообще, да. Ням-ням-ням. Помните, как Клем во 2 сезоне зашивала себе руку сама, ага? А что? Класс. Жирочек такой.
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the house and the eldest son through such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man. And poor Roderick. A serious man, but he would
Наш
have
дом не
made a
пойдет.
good lord.
Our house will never fall.
By the gods, let's hope you're right.
Я не
The
слушала, что
future
он
of this
сказал.
house is in Lord Ethan's hands now, although he is young and altogether unprepared to lead. Right. This might hurt a bit.
Что он там, кроме
Hold this
личинок,
for me,
еще
will you?
туда запихивает?
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Да.
Rather odd, though, that he chose to save you, his squire, and not his son Roderick. Not that Roderick couldn't handle himself. He was as good with a sword as any man I've seen. It's unfortunate the Citadel doesn't train maesters in the art of
Его
warcraft.
нельзя было
I
спасти.
imagine I'd be pretty good with a sword.
Roderick had already fallen. There was nothing we could do.
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house, high or low.
Я не знаю,
Lady
я с одной
Forrester
стороны
will be
хочу
here any
читать, но с
moment
другой
now.
стороны я
I'd like you to walk for
начинаю
me
просто
first,
читать и
to see if
залипаю
you
на
can
это
put
все,
any
поэтому
weight
не
on my
успеваю
plate.
читать вслух. Ну, не знаю. Пишите в комментариях, читать или
Go
не
on.
читать субтитры.
Don't stop now. It's better to let the blood circulate.
Окей. Что надо походить? Посмотреть на место лорда. И. Ну так и будем с этим мечом ходить. Посмотрел. Классно. Надо походить, да? Смотреть на окно.
The ironwood grove.
Роща железностволов. Класс. Все, да? О, это щит железностволов.
An ironwood shield. the strongest wood in the known world.
Железный ствол — самое прочное дерево в мире. Похоже, ты прихрамываешь. Всегда печально видеть воина, потерявшего. Гобелен железных стволов. Давай. А? О, посмотреть на Мира. Полагаю, она все еще в Королевской гавани. Это та девочка, наверное, да, из этого... Из меню. Леди Форестер. Она всегда была добра ко мне. Похожа на Леди Старк. Талия и Итан. Лорд Итан теперь, да? Так, это кто такой красивый? Эшер. Типичный дровосек такой. Изгнали в Эссос? Его изгнали в Эссос? Интересно, за что? Рион. Младшенький. Так, и вот они, Лорд Форестер. Грегор добрый. И Родрик, который погиб, видимо. Был лучшим нашим воином. Так, ладненько, посмотрели. Может, ты можешь перемещать вес на ногу, типа. Давай посмотрим на этих, на личиночек. Потрогаем еще. Милые создания, не правда ли? Леш. Так, бинты взять. Мы тут хиляться будем. Серьезно? Интересно. Так, этот подорожник бери. Угу. Офигеть, мы тут будем... Поговорите с мейстером, когда закончите осматриваться. Так, а что я тут могу еще посмотреть? А как быстрее ходить? Вот так, да? Все, я ухожу. Дед, я не могу уйти. Ладно, давай разговаривать с тобой. Что мы можем с тобой посмотреть, поговорить, показать меч? Давай покажем мейстеру свой меч. Ты сделал доброе дело, вернув меч Форестерам. По праву теперь он принадлежит лорду Итану. Им владело 15 поколений Форестеров. Показал. Ну, может, он нам расскажет что-нибудь про этого мейстера? Леди Форестер. Она на гобелене совсем не такая. Светленькая тут какая-то совсем. Гаррет, я слышала о случившемся. Это правда? Твоя семья? О, какой милый ребенок. Мне очень жаль. Мне тоже. А теперь спать. Скорее. Гаррет рассказывал мне, как храбро сражался лорд Форестер, даже когда все было потеряно. Он спас мне жизнь. Он храбро сражался. Вот уж им вообще счастье, да? Муж, сын, минус, зато этот оруженосец приперся с мечом. Вот класс. Мы с трудом перенесли эту утрату, особенно дети. Но мне сказали, что ты был последним, кто видел моего мужа. Да, леди. Я знаю, это неприятные воспоминания, но Не мог бы ты вспомнить его последние слова?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember. It would mean
Отдайте
so
меч.
much to the family.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs,
Вы сменили тему.
with his family.
Thank you.
Так, мы должны только дяде
Of
сказать
course, my
про
lady.
рощу.
It demands a response.
It's too dangerous,
Наверное,
especially
надо
now.
было сказать ей, что он любит ее, все дела, ей бы было приятно.
I'll be sure it's
The-
given to Ethan.
Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland. I do. But now is not the time to provoke the Whitehills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, that bastard.
Рамзи и...
Garrett, you understand what this means. You killed a Bolton, and Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
Ты убил Болтона, и теперь Рамзи захочет.
We're the ones who should be demanding retribution. This happened on
Они убили мою
Forrester
семью.
land.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for
Они
what they've
заплатят
done.
за то, что
That
сделали.
much I
Это я
promise.
тебе обещаю.
But now is
Но
not the
сейчас не
time
время
for
для
vengeance.
мести.
Not now.
Если
When?
не сейчас, то когда?
We have to be smart. Ramsay Snow will
Нет, я
be
не могу
here
озвучивать
within a
столько
week.
мужских
And what
персонажей.
would you have us do?
Они
Nothing.
слишком
I
говорят
would
быстро.
have us use our heads while they're still attached to our
Короче,
shoulders.
читайте сами.
Garrett has lost as
Я
much as
пытаюсь
anyone else
периодически,
within
но
these
нет.
walls.
Нет.
Maybe you can talk some sense into your uncle.
Garrett's suffered enough already. You asked too
Нам
much
нужно
of the
действовать
He
boy.
разумно.
deserves to be heard.
My uncle's right. We need to be smart.
Smart. Eddard
Smart.
Stark was smart. And look where that got him. So, what's to be done?
Я решать должна.
Ultimately, it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
He's just a boy who can barely hold a sword. He knows nothing of how to lead.
You
He is
know
the lord of
nothing,
this
Jon
house,
Snow.
and he needs our help. It's bad enough the Boltons would have us bend the knee and swear fealty. But now, this will accuse you of murder, and us of protecting you.
The boy was just defending himself.
I'm not faulting
Это
him
было
for
не
what he did.
убийство.
I'd have done the same, as any man would.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes.
Ну, естественно.
It's just the excuse Ramsay Snow would need to put us to the torch and kill us all.
I'd like to see them try.
I'm afraid it's a risk we cannot take, which is why you cannot stay.
Cannot stay. Duncan, the boy has suffered
Я их не
enough.
боюсь.
Let them come. I don't care.
They'd kill you and not think twice about it. It's not safe for you here,
Такое
Garrett. There's only one place
противоречивое
beyond the
действие
reach of the
выбирают, такие
Boltons.
противоречивые. Мы должны действовать
You're sending
разумно.
him to the
Пускай
war.
приходят, мне
The
пофиг.
boy's done
Мы должны
nothing wrong.
действовать
Not in the
разумно.
eyes of the Boltons.
Пекло их всех.
I'm afraid it's the only solution.
А,
Especially now,
они на стену
when
хотят
the house is
убрать.
so
Ладно.
vulnerable.
I'll do what's best for the house. So I'll go. I'm not afraid.
I know it doesn't seem fair. but it is
Дункан
what's
будет
best.
помнить о вашей храбрости. Кто из них Дункан? Много персонажей, я пока не могу всех запомнить. Я даже не запомнила, как нашего этого мальчика зовут. Интересно, мы только за него будем играть?
You can have my horse, and I'll see you have
Так.
plenty of food. But we
Хорошо.
haven't much time. The Whitehills
White
will
Hill.
come looking for you.
Окей. Отправимся к Джону, на стену. Чё плохого?
Word up to
Конечно,
me.
рано у
I'd
нас
gladly
ещё.
drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given the chance. I would, and God's willing, someday I will. But for now, I have House
О,
Forrester to
лошадка,
consider
какая
first.
милая.
Lord Forrester would be proud that
Глаза
you're
у
putting the
лошади
interests
красиво
of the
нарисованы
house
были.
ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch.
You're the only family I have left.
In my heart, I know I'll see you again.
О, милашка.
I've been waiting for the right moment to tell you.
Так, давай, про меч.
What?
Лорд Форестер хотел,
What
чтобы
is
ты
it?
знал.
Lord Forrester's last words were, "The North Grove can never be lost."
Вы выполнили свой долг перед лордом
Sorry.
Форестером.
You caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed.
Что за северная
if
роща?
ever.
What is the North Grove?
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools, and it's better kept that way. You haven't told anyone else, have you?
Нет,
This is important, Garrett.
я никому не сказала.
Of course not. I told no one.
Well done. Lord Forrester was right to put his trust in you. From this day forward, this will be our secret. But soon, I may need your help.
But
I can't say anything more just yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Разведчиком. Угу. За стеночку гулять. Слушайте, столько всего прошло с тех пор, как... Железная изо льда, да. Зима, близко.
You represent House Forrester. Your actions at the war will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make you proud.
Все скажет, я уже горжусь.
You already are.
Так мило. Это классика. Ты будешь гордиться мной, отец, сын, брат, дядя. Я уже горжусь.
Garrett, wait!
Что даст? Ну, медальончик. Кулон талии.
Be safe.
Так, и... Так... Итан? О, какой у меня голосочек. Итан Форестер, лорд дома Форестеров. А, молоденький который, да? Окей.
I couldn't find him. Could you?
О. Голос похож, знаете, на озвучку этого малыша из Life is Strange, но второй части, где про братьев.
Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's fine. He's just forgotten this is a game.
I'm here. It's okay. Don't worry. It's just a game, Ryan.
A stupid game. I don't like it.
По-моему, это
I
реально
was
тот
worried you were
пацан.
gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
I'm right here. And I promise, I'm not going anywhere.
I wish Mira was here. And Asha. And...
Может, такая семья у них реально.
I do too.
Думаю я, что к концу моего прохождения тут мало кто в живых
I want her to
останется.
die too.
Ryan,
Это же
she's
все-таки «Игра
perfectly
престолов».
safe, I promise you.
I don't want Garrett to die either. Maester Ortengrin said he got sent to the wall. I'll miss Garrett. He was nice.
Гаррет сильный.
Garrett is strong. He can take care of himself.
No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
Well, Sir Royland for one. He says you can't fight very well.
What?
And he calls you a milksop.
Milk drinker.
Sir Royland forgets himself.
He doesn't know me or what I'm capable of.
What does milksop mean?
I don't know, but I know it's not good.
Ethan, you should let Sir Royland teach you how to wield a sword, like a man. He taught Roderick and Asher, and he even showed me how to fight. Properly, I mean.
A lord should know how to fight.
Левой коронной,
Do you
правой
remember when we were
похоронной.
younger, when we all used to play here? You, me, Roderick, Asher. We'd all be out here for hours.
Yeah. Where was I?
You weren't born yet.
We had so
Так, а где
much
был я?
fun.
Я все пропустил.
Then everything changed. Roderick became so serious, the Lord in training, and he never smiled anymore. And Asher just got angry at everything. Promise me you won't be like that. Please, just be you. I like you the way you are. I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to be like them. It's for you to decide for yourself.
I promise I won't change.
Good, because I'd rather have a brother than a lord.
We'll have to have both, I'm
Таля
afraid.
запомнит ваше обещание.
But since you're the new lord, you can do anything you want.
I suppose.
Everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
If only it were that simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for
Вот
once.
столько сладостей, сколько захочешь.
Ethan will be a good lord. A proper lord.
As many as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course. Why not?
Рион это запомнит.
Lord Ethan, you're needed in the Great Hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
Чё пригрустнила-то?
What's the matter?
Lord
Приуныла
Whitehill's
такая
arrived,
из-за сладостей.
unannounced and certainly unexpected. He's come demanding justice.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us. Please, Ethan.
He's
О,
demanding an audience with the Lord.
ну, естественно,
We
мы пойдем.
really must go.
It's your decision. You are the lord.
If I were lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
Пойдем.
Fine. If that's what's required of me.
Very well then.
Ну что это? Ты что это за команда грустных глазок? У пацана теперь обязанности, он должен быть взрослым. Он, конечно, может им обещать всякие детские глупости, но...
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you were decisive and firm. Now do it again with these bastards.
Let's not do something rash. Things are bad enough as
Что
it
мне ему
is.
сказать?
What should I say to him?
Пускай посоветует.
and his men to leave.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he already is.
О, они постоянно спорят, они будут как две стороны
All the more
ангелы и
reason to stand
демоны.
up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Ну, посоветовали, молодцы. Ну, будем сами решать. В панике, путая кнопки, тыкая не в попад. Как обычно, будем сами решать.
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
Father and brother.
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my
Поблагодарить его.
house.
Ладно,
But to his
пожмем руку.
family, it's still a loss. My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the dagger into his heart myself.
Пятью.
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
Он умер как герой.
My father died a hero, fighting for the North against traitors and oath breakers.
Aye, and look where that got him. And no bread and salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt?
Блин, пацан
You
нервничает.
bloody amateur.
Надо быть спокойным,
No
холодным.
courtesies. I should have expected as much. Bloody Forresters.
Приношу свои
My
извинения.
apologies. Please forgive us.
Forgive you? Not likely. You
Он провоцирует
Forresters have
специально.
shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the North now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You
Fucking
cunt.
centuries. Fucking pigs.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
Довольно.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished. Maybe if you hadn't been so fucking greedy with the ironwood, things would have been different between us.
You squandered your share.
Our share was taken from us.
Я не понимаю, что
No
между ними
fucking choice
происходит.
but to
Они из-за
have
этих
what was
деревьев
What is it you want,
срутся.
Lord Whitehill?
Уж это Игра престолов. О,
Your man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said. when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
Мы убили его семью.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire, Lord Ethan? He acted in your name.
А как вы ответите за поступок своих людей?
Lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
Я обо всем позаботился.
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it. I'm not leaving until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
Да пошел ты.
What kind of fucking house is this?
A house of honorable men.
О, мамуля пришла.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Чё сразу
I
присели-то
mean
такие?
no disrespect to you, my lady, considering your losses and all, but this is not over.
Смелый
It's over
такой.
when my son says it is.
Спасибо, что пришли.
Thank you for coming, Lord Whitehill.
Ethan is Lord of Ironrath now. By rights, his word is law here. If that displeases you, then I trust you can find the door.
You can find the door. Мне нравится, как стражник на заднем фоне на него смотрит такой.
House. But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is
Кто
law.
лгал? Никто не лгал. Делайте, как считаете нужно.
Do as you like, Lord Whitehill.
Все, меня все ненавидят теперь.
I was wrong about your son, my lady. He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once.
О, Королевская гавань. Мира Форестер, Красный замок. Королевская гавань. Что? Что Мира должна говорить? Помочь. О, мы за нее играем. Теперь классно. Посмотреть на сундук. До скольких персонажей мы будем играть? Уже 3, получается. Что? Денежка. Юнкайская монета. Ашер прислал мне, чтобы я его помнила. Это странное место. Амулет, сделанный из железных стволов. Итан это вырезал для меня. Еще одна денежка. А, это брошь из Хайгардена.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
С
It once
розой.
belonged to Lady Elena.
Незаконченное письмо. Посмотрела. Теперь читай. Что он там не дописал? Отец. Здесь, в Королевской гавани, все в предвкушении предстоящей... Жители столицы полюбили леди Маргарет. Как бы я хотела, чтобы ты с матерью прибыл сюда, но я понимаю, что это будет невозможно в связи с текущими осложнениями. Так вот, я с нетерпением жду того дня. Я не буду читать, не слишком быстро читаю. Окей. Старая пыльная книга. Что там старая пыльная? Рукотворные чудеса.
hope to see them all someday.
Так, ну-ка в окошечко.
King's Landing.
Угу.
I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Она похожа на маму. Так, ну и что мы тут еще можем сделать? Еще одно письмо, письмо от матери. А, это вот, видимо, то, которое они отправили. Мне тревожно просить тебя об этом, но ты должна убедить леди Маргери помочь нам. Она наш самый лучший, и нам нужны сильные союзники. Особенно сейчас, когда наша семья отчаянно нуждается в помощи. Ой. Уйдите. Что я открывать еще должна?
One moment.
Что там?
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Я на секунду подумала, что это Тирион, потому что, ну, на уровне, ну, заходи, наверное, не знаю кто.
No, it's fine. Come in.
Что за поц? А, он этот... водичку приносит? А, угли, он же сказал про угли. Я прослушала. Все хорошо.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Какой-то мутный пацан.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
Это все знают.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends. I saw Lady Marjorie just this morning, outside the Royal Sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Cersei?
They appeared to be having some sort of disagreement. I couldn't hear much, but
Почему ты мне это
it was
говоришь?
definitely an argument.
Why are you telling me this?
I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
О. Ага. Боже мой, как все взаимосвязано.
I thought you'd like to know. Forgive me if I was mistaken. I hope you're not in any kind of trouble. Most people don't tend to notice a call boy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about.
Наш маленький
You
шпион.
see and hear all sorts of things
Птички.
when people don't even know you're there. Good night, milady.
О, ну, похоже,
Lady Marjorie,
похоже нарисовали,
you're
да.
early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Надо будет кого-нибудь
From the day
скосплеить из
you
них.
arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened to your family. I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond
Вы очень
imagining.
добры.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira. But you
Ну,
must
там
not
какая-то еще телочка
despair.
рядом с нами, так
We will
что
get through this
пока
together.
рано о
You
помощи
must
просить.
understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen. To have a handmaiden from the north whose family fought for Robb Stark. It raises questions at a time I can least afford. Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the
Золотые
Royal
плащи.
Sept.
Или как, золотые же, да? Или белые плащи.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
О,
She was very pleased with herself.
как вы отреагировали?
How did you respond?
I told her you are one of my most trusted handmaidens, that you can hardly be blamed for the actions of your father and brother. Nonetheless, she demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort, for what I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
Что должна
I
сказать?
cannot afford any conflict with Cersei with the wedding so near.
What do I say?
Find a way to appease her. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Окей.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Как переместились в Королевскую гавань, так мне сразу жарко стало в моих шкурках. Что?
You'll be fine. I know you will.
Что?
You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Ну, Игра престолов, я знаю, да.
Good luck.
С Серсей бодаться такой себе, конечно. Тем более мы знаем, что нам нужна помощь Маргери для нашей семьи. Поэтому будем делать так, как она хочет. Ой, Серсея еще с длинными волосами. Как давно это все было, боже мой. Что, никуда не можем посмотреть?
Ah, Lady Marjorie.
Серёж.
Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Угу. О,
With
Серсея
your
какая.
permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Что там, реверанс нужно сделать? Преклонить колено.
Your Grace.
Ей понравится. Королева довольна.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Oh, you may rise.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Mm-hmm.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
Мы служим королю Джоффри.
Joffrey is the one true king, Your Grace.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Они были лишь хранителями.
They were the wardens of the North. We all served at the pleasure of the king.
Clever girl.
Perhaps too clever for her own good.
The girl did name Joffrey as the one true king.
Тирион за нас, Тирион хороший.
Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Несомненно.
Yes, Your Grace. Absolutely.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so quickly forgive the men who killed my father. Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Для нашего общего блага.
To our mutual benefit, Your Grace.
And at the pleasure of your king. It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you?
Конечно.
Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
Не уверена, сожалеет об
I'm
этом.
sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
I'm sure she would...
Let the girl answer the question.
Таких разговорчиков с Серсеей мне стало жарко, я решила переодеться, прежде чем отвечать ей. Ну, теперь продолжим.
Go on.
Буду верна королю.
I would be true to the king, your grace.
Well said. I was beginning to
Что
worry you
значит
didn't
Маргарет
have
запомнит?
priorities
Она
straight.
сама мне сказала так действовать.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Серсея бы все равно не понравилось, что мы ответили. Ну, в любом случае бы не понравилось. А Тирион захочет с нами разговаривать? Нет?
I'll walk you out. This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man. You have my condolences for his loss.
Спасибо.
These would be trying times for your family, even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased. It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all highly entertaining.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you.
Да.
But I'm sure she has your best interests at heart. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
What are you suggesting?
I suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you and your house. Are you willing to risk that? It may be far too dangerous.
Что? Что он хочет от меня, не понимаю. То есть мы должны довериться Тириону. Но Тирион, конечно, мы знаем, что он хороший, но... Есть ли смысл просить помощь у леди Маргаret? Она там как бы сама не шибко-то... Не очень много она власти имеет при дворе. Ну, откровенно говоря. Да, народ любит ее, но это как бы не совсем то. Кого же выбрать? То есть, ну, я так понимаю, я здесь должна выбрать между Серсеей и, между помощью Маргаret и между помощью Тириона. Я не знаю, давайте согласимся с Тирионом.
In fact, forget I even suggested such a thing.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you? I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight. 3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Спасибо
The
вам.
mere thought of them makes me thirsty already.
Thank you for the advice, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Я надеюсь, я правильно поступила, я не знаю. Я не знаю. Интересно, большой ли первый эпизод? Сколько он по времени длится? Все пошло хорошо.
It went well. Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
Это такая наша подружка-сплетница.
Working on seating arrangements for the wedding. Of course, you and I are seated way at the back, here with the fourth cousins and the ninth-born sons.
Вы куда хотели?
Sir Jamie, I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his. Sarah, what? It's true. And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour. He is quite handsome and quite passionate, from what I've heard.
Ладно, посплетничаем немножко.
Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Боже. Типичный женский разговор.
I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him, and he's always treated Lady
Я не
Marjorie
хочу быть
well,
королевой.
which is more than you can say for his mother. I don't want to be queen, no matter who I'd have to marry. Don't want to be queen? You northerners. You'd make a perfect scepter. Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
Удачи.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match! Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh.
Well?
Просто веселились.
Sarah?
Простите.
I'm sorry, my lady. As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
Да. Наверное, так надо
This is
отвечать.
not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Пожалуйста.
I'm just glad it's over.
Но она поняла, что мы специально. Она же сама нам сказала так говорить.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes. There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Do you agree?
Нельзя угодить всем.
People are not always so easy to please. If you showed Cersei your true heart, she would stab it with a fork.
You learn very quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your family. I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my
Можно,
mind.
чтобы эта женщина вышла?
Important.
Третье. Это важный выбор, на него, таймер не стоит на нем. В принципе, мы можем всех о помощи попросить, наверное, так.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
I prefer to speak with you alone.
Блин, это сейчас обидится Клуша. Все, обиделась. Пошла, обиженка. Сара это запомнит. Да мне пофигу.
Go on. Ask.
Матери нужна помощь.
Forgive me, my lady.
I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request.
Маргарет запомнил, что просили от имени матери. Просили помощи от имени матери.
But my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire? Joffrey will not look favorably on such a request.
My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you, my lady. I will send a raven to my family.
Не думаю, что это сильно поможет, но... Королевский тракт, Волчий лес. Ой, нет. Седьмое пекло. Я предан семье Болтонов. Что? Кто это? Пытают.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Ой, что мне нужно сделать? И что?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
Что ты
As
сделать
my
должен?
father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets.
Можно и так послушать,
But
не
the flayed
обязательно
man,
выглядывать.
the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father is the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these foresters?
A day, my lord. Two at most.
What was that?
Ты дебил.
My lord?
Скрытность на сутку.
There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Стой на месте. Он не дойдет. Не дойдет. По-любому не дойдет. Это классика, он не дойдет.
Never mind. We've wasted enough time already.
Бежать не было смысла, убили бы сразу же. Что, пойдет посмотреть на красоту? А если кто-то вернется? Дебилушка. Боже. Ой, а чё это там? Ой. Ну, пойдем посмотрим. Пойдем. Ой, я уже вижу, как он там все просто поотрывал ему. О.
Bloody hell.
И он еще столько жил. Он вот еще совсем недавно живым был, да ладно. Иди. О, маленький Итан.
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Запыхался.
But 300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you. Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Высокий, храбрый, смелый.
He was fair and
Как
wise
назовут меня?
and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new
Ну,
Lord.
естественно.
These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move.
Ой, ну мы, наверное, должны выбрать между вот этим и тем. Вот дядей и вот этим воякой. Кто этот человек?
Mixed.
Who is this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing.
Ах ты.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Сэр Роланд говорит правду?
Is what Sir Royland said true?
Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks true. Right. I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's
Это
our
плохо.
pay?
Надо заткнуть
Our
его.
share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Спасибо. Не надо мне тут бунт поднимать.
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
Вместе мы выживем.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3.
Лорд Грегор добрый,
Now
да?
may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
The men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the wall.
Show him mercy, my lord. He stole from us. Deserve to live. Make him pay for what he's done. Give us justice.
I will decide.
Ой, реши сам, пожалуйста, без меня.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent
Да
man.
здрасте.
It will be an injustice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Хорошо, мы будем добрым. Или отправить на стену. Давай, блин, я не знаю, Али Б, Али Б.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
And I am the Lord. I choose to show mercy. Mercy shows greater strength.
Strength shows strength, my lord.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
О как.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. It can weigh on any lord.
Maester, What do you think?
Me?
Yes. Did I do what's right?
Disloyalty shouldn't be rewarded if others will take advantage of your mercy.
Ну, это был первый
You
раз.
heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side. Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role.
Логично.
They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here. The bracer of the sentinel.
О, какой
The
красивый.
badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
Я не знаю, мне они оба нравятся, и оба они по-своему правы. Что я прямо сейчас должна решить? О. Что? Поговорить с кем? С самим собой? А, с мейстером. Так. Башня. Войти. Посмотреть на еду. Как мерзко выглядит.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
Долго мы продержимся.
But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Так, ну давай поговорим с ним еще.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord. With all due respect for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role
Не буду
than
одинаково
me.
говорить.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Ну, я должна была спросить, вдруг он не захотел бы. А что, отдать ему могу прямо сейчас? Отдать наруч. Нет, я потом ему отдам. Там на совете на каком-то же, да, можно отдать.
Ethan.
Ну.
Or should I say Lord
Да,
Ethan?
пожалуйста.
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
I saw what you did today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow.
Куда ты едешь?
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
Ашер, это который с топором был, да, на Лебелене?
To help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well.
Конечно, буду.
She's my mother.
Of course I'll be gentle.
I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job. He'd be a fine choice.
Чего так думаешь?
Why Sir Royland?
We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate. Not with the likes of Ramsay Snow.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you.
А она скажет того выбирай, да? Боже.
Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
Что?
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
But I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What?
Они говорят так, как будто я отрезала все-таки пальцы.
Ethan, please. Tell me.
Кто должен быть стражем? Давай ее спросим.
Who should I name as my sentinel?
It should definitely be Duncan Tuttle. He's dependable and smart, and everyone trusts his judgment. Sir Royland is unpredictable and likely to make matters worse.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry!
Я не буду сейчас решать, кому отдавать наруч. Не буду сейчас решать, кому отдать наруч. Отдам его на совете, как мистер советовал. Какова наша оборона?
What's the state of our defenses? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet.
Нет, ну как бы пускай заниматься обороной, войной, но переговоры вести с Рамзи с точки зрения силы. С Рамзи вообще бесполезно вести переговоры, боже мой, чтобы не было. Можно еще поговорить? Мне нужен страж.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall.
И что?
He undermined your authority and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being a sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Кого же нам обидеть? Так, а где там с этим? А, мы можем войти в башню? Может, там будет красивый вид? Товарищ. И ничего? Ми. Только время потратила. Давай. Собираем совет.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Да.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Сейчас узнаете.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Кого же? Мама, подскажи.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless. Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Мне не очень нравится этот
Sentinel,
вояка.
what do you have to report of
Да, он
Ramsay
военный
Snow?
человек, это все
Our
понятно.
scout
но-
says only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the
Я его не
worst.
боюсь.
We can handle Ramsay Snow. He doesn't scare me.
Зря.
The Boltons need our
Конечно.
people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council.
Харе.
Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
Тоже прав.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment.
Что
I don't
посоветуешь?
doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Мы заключим сделку.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
As Sentinel and Castellan, I must warn against this. You may do this for some gain now, but in the end, it will starve this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one
Любое
breaks out.
решение неправильное. Это
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you
все равно
will
все закончится
respect his
плохо. Это же
decision.
Игра престолов, о чем
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsay. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in a hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Хорошо.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Чё за выпендривалась-то, ну?
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership.
Да.
Which is
Нельзя
why
всем
you need
понравиться.
allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
But won't he be Lord if he returns? Do you want him to take my place?
Of course not. He has no interest in such things. And that's not what I want either. Asher is volatile. But that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Пускай идет. Пожалуйста.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Пожалуйста. Вообще не вижу здесь проблемы.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Печать семи тиров. Взять. Типа что-то подделать? Не надо. Что за странный ключ? Не буду я ничего брать.
Marjorie?
Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you might want to know. Thank you. I thought we were friends, Mira. When you dismissed me the other day, I won't say it didn't hurt my feelings. We've known each other for years, and yet to be treated like that.
I'm sorry, Sarah. You shouldn't take it personally.
Well, I did. I thought there was trust between us.
Aww.
Friends don't hold secrets from one another. Now Lady Marjorie thinks you don't trust me, and she values your opinion very much.
Sarah, I...
Господи, тупая девка. Что, все плохо? Она откажена.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Все в порядке?
Are you all right, my lady?
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
Но зато у нас есть запасной вариант Тирион. Это хорошо, что я согласилась.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady.
О, этот.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
Как ты можешь помочь мне?
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who'd be willing to help you.
Вроде неплохой пацан. Ну, не знаю, здесь никому нельзя доверять. Что-то заподозрил.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here.
Нифига.
The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
I hope so.
You made the right decision, my lord.
Все плохо. Котик Рамзи.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
Так.
Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you,
warden of
but
the...
that's enough.
Просто.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Добро пожаловать, лорд Рамзи.
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forester
Someone stole your sweet roll.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Простите, не удержалась.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much.
What do you think?
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. It seems the Foresters have a talent for something after all.
Так, что? Подарить рощи. Подарить рощи Короне, Русу Болтону или Рамзи. Если я промолчу?
Lord Ramsay, we have another gift we'd like to offer your father. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give your father 2 of these groves in tribute.
Give him. He is your warden. What's yours is already his. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal. I want you to show me.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Рамзи нельзя злить.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. And I care even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them,
Whitehill полюбит леса.
cut them down.
The Whitehills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
They know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men.
Это тоже нехорошо.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
Whitehill men? Never.
It's already done. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here, lads.
Do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Инцест — дело семейное.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
What have you done?
But I don't want a brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No! No!
Even though he did bend the knee. I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Ryan!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Catch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Stop that! Help me! Ryan,
Stop it!
let me go! Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Я все сделала неправильно. Ваша история началась в следующем эпизоде «Игры престолов». Классно началась вообще.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader. Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again. Our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
О, как все закручивается, боже мой. Все плохо. Все плохо. Ну, видимо, этот Итан в любом случае умирает. Рамзи бы сказал, что мне не нужен там какой-нибудь послушный или трусливый лорд. И все равно бы убил его. Очень жаль. Эх, эти Telltale, да, иллюзия выбора и все такое. Ну, в общем, это было круто. Я пару раз у меня пачка отвисла просто. Продолжим. Думаю, в следующий раз это будет все-таки стрим, действительно. Почему-то нет музыки. Не знаю почему. О, Денечка. Что? Нет, спасибо. Вау. Вот такая она, «Игра престолов». Нужно вспомнить вот это ощущение, когда тебя постоянно просто держит в напряжении, как раз перед последним финальным сезоном. И, очень жаль, конечно, что я раньше как-то игнорировала эту игру и не прошла ее в свое время, когда, выходил, по-моему, между 2-м и 3-м это должно быть сезоном, либо между 3-м и 4-м, как-то так. Вот. Но, в принципе, мне и сейчас все нравится, и вспоминаются персонажи, и события, которые были до этого, и это тоже неплохо, как будто пересмотреть «Игру престолов» заново, да, как раз перед финальным сезоном. Что увидим мы Джон Сноу в следующей серии, в следующем эпизоде, и, может, кого-нибудь еще из персонажей, которые уже именно в сериале. Они, кстати, неплохо отрисованы здесь, похожи на себя. Вот. Интересно, есть ли в сериале вот эти персонажи из игры, или Форестеров там вообще, в принципе, как-то не очень много. Вот. Спасибо, что посмотрели это видео, спасибо, что были со мной в этом приключении, в этой «Игре престолов». Подписывайтесь на канал, на Инстаграм, добавляйтесь, друзья, ВКонтакте, поставьте лайк этому видео, я ударилась. Поставьте лайк этому видео, если оно вам понравилось. Мне понравилось, я, прям... Настроение задали, да, мы так играли за этого Итана, какие-то принимали решения, и тут бац. Нож в печень, нож в горло никто не вечен. Спасибо еще раз за просмотр и